Spokesperson for the trailblazing Freedom Convoy in Canada, Benjamin Dichter. Benjamin, so great to have you here. Did you have any idea of the impact your convoy would have all across the world?
Well, first, thank you for having me. It's an honor to be speaking to people in one of my favorite countries in the world.
It's great to have
No,
you.
we had no idea. It was, I don't want to say an act of desperation, but it did certainly feel like that when it started. There were some convoys that were run a couple of years ago with some moderate success, but unfortunately, they got involved with political parties and then it quickly died. And this time we decided, you know what, let's just go full force. Let's get everybody united as much as possible, and let's see where it goes. And, you know, one town after another town, we would see people on the overpasses with Canadian flags and freedom and we love you. It was absolutely amazing. And I think a part of it is, you know, people have had their lives decimated for the past 2 years with COVID lockdowns, with poor economic decisions, and people just needed an outlet. They needed to get out. And finally, a group of hardworking class people stood up and we said, well, we have the means, we have the resources, let's lead it and see who follows. And everybody came on board. And you know what's beautiful about it? It's not a politically partisan issue. There are people from across the political spectrum that have come on board. There are people in, you know, different regions of Canada where we've historically, since our foundation, been at odds with each other. Quebec and Ontario, specifically Quebec and Alberta, since Pierre Trudeau really is what caused the division between those parts of the countries. Well, when I arrived here, I couldn't believe this. I saw people holding Quebec flags, you know, the separatist flag, the fleur-de-lis, and the Canadian flag, walking together up Parliament Hill to meet with their fellow Canadians from Alberta and the Prairie provinces. And they hugged each other, they got to know each other, they had the same signs, you know, one had freedom, the other had liberté, and they just became friends. It's just the most beautiful feeling.
I love that, and I think you're completely right.